Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this. Genuinely. But I was told to restart for some reason. I don't know why. I'm gonna need some answers here, buddy. What am I doing? I need to go to bed. I did close the game. I did. Did you not see me start the game up on Steam? Should I close it again? I'll close it again. What are we doing? Can I open it? Is this how I'm calling her? Are you fucking serious right now? Okay. You can open it as a treat. Am I closing it again? Oh, alright. Bro, what is going on? This is too much. If this is actually... If you're trying to lead me, I'm cooked? What was even the point? You're both playing FE4 subs only, both of you. That's your punishment. And you both have to stream it, on top of that. What was the point of this? Bet? What was the point? Wait, were you just testing that? Were you just testing that? Is that what this was? I thought you knew something. You were just testing this, weren't you? Something you could only see by quitting out of the... What? Is she on my desktop? Okay, I'm gonna open up Steam. What? Is this some fucking Doki Doki Literature Club shit? What am I... Okay, I'm gonna friend somebody on Steam. And then... Opening it. I can't handle this. I can't do this anymore. I really can't. I honestly can't do this anymore. Who am I? I should have thought about this more. I don't have my files to help. Okay. I thought I was Sobaya the whole time. Am I Mare? That's insane. That's literally insane. That's genuinely like insanity. Okay, well, like, dude. The natural response is, okay, I'm gonna exit the game, go to the title screen, where the mermaid who I didn't even know was Sobaya until just now. I didn't even know that was her. I thought it was just like a random mermaid on the title screen. Because it's the mermaid's curse. Oh my god. I feel like if I don't get this right, she's gonna like jump out of my screen or something. It was kind of creepy that she turned around like that. I didn't expect that to happen. I didn't expect that to happen. There's always Paranormasight 3, is there? Honestly, that's like legit. That is cool. That is really cool. But that is so out of the box thinking. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's cool though. Conceptually speaking, that's really sick. That is something you would need a guidebook for. Yeah, because why would you ever do that? I didn't. If I had an inkling that that was her, then maybe I would have done it. First game took 16 hours. The first game took me 16 hours. I didn't know that was her. I just thought it was a random mermaid, but even if I knew that was her, would I have done that? I don't know. That's a stretch. That's a stretch right there. I could have guessed it was her, I suppose. I wasn't really thinking about the mermaid on the title screen because I was inside of a video game. That was the last thing I was thinking about. But I gotta stop treating it like that. I gotta stop doing that with these games. They don't care that you think you're in a game. You constantly have to be considering all angles, like, even if it sounds absurd. Okay, well, this is the now we have another problem. There's like 3 issues in a row. First was trying to get the scale, then was trying to get her attention. Now who am I? I don't even know. I thought I was her. I thought that's what the deal was. Just try. No, I'm scared. What if she eats me? I don't like that she turned around. That scared me, like genuinely. She's like peering into my soul. Next game, I have to interact with the box of the game. I'm cooked. I got this shit digital. Okay, grown ass men can be scared. It's okay to have feelings. It's okay to feel things. I'm up at damn near 6 in the morning doing this bullshit. What was his name? I forgot. I forgot his name already. That's what I'm pissed about. I don't have my files to help. terrible with Japanese names. There's a tale of something. I think it started with a T. Taisho or Taibo or something like that. Who else would I be? Do I just say my own name? I didn't even type my name. I didn't even type my name in this game. I'm not Mare, she's dead. I'm somebody who exists outside of this story, or outside of this world, obviously. Somakawa's dead. It's not her. Am I that sorcerer guy? Her husband? I'm obviously not the storyteller, though, and I think they're one and the same, but maybe they're not. Maybe I'm the sorcerer. I don't even know how to spell his name. It's like Tensai or something like that. That's crazy. Who could it be? I don't think anything here's gonna help me. I'm only thinking about her husband, because he's not in this world or something, or his body is gone. Um, Maybe it doesn't matter. Am I supposed to get it wrong? Any other important names? Okay. Tomokazuki. No, there's no way Amare, right? Is that what she... No. She would if I was her, she would recognize her. Right? Tsukasa, I don't think she has any relation. Everyone died in that wreck. I don't think there's anyone important there. We're here for you, man. Fucking. Okay. Think. It can't be... I don't think there's even a name for the king of Ryugu. And if there was, it wouldn't be me, because she's already here with him, right? I am scared. She's gonna, like, bite my face off. I don't want to jump scare her at 6 in the morning. Oh my god, fine. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. So you don't know who you are after all. I have nothing to say to someone who's lost sight of themselves, not even if they know that signal. Goodbye. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Oh, now I gotta figure out who I am. Oh my god. Come on, dude. Who am I? It's none of these guys. These guys were the aggressors, right? It's gotta be an Omnioji. It's gotta be somebody with spirit sense. This was his name. Urashima Taro. It's not him, right? I could try. We can try Taro. I'll write that down. Potential names. I don't know why it'd be him, but it could be. Where's that sorcerer? Tensei Shiki. Oh, I actually got it right. Wow. Tensei. Okay. Nakagoshi, I'm pretty sure he's the storyteller. Fairly certain. No, he's dead. Kipe Koma's dead. That's just to throw a wrench into you thinking that that dude was Kipe Koma, but he wasn't. He just was a victim. I feel like those are the most likely suspects. I don't know who else it could possibly be. A man, despondent, that's... I'll try Tensei, I guess, or Tensai. Who was the... wait. The first descendant. What was his name? Forget. Is it just Samakawa? We can try it, I guess. Samakawa. Yeah, Samakawa. I'm gonna try Sumikawa. That might be up. Seems likely. Maybe. Sumikaka. Nope. Okay, let's try Urashimataro. Alright, Tensai then. Soto, final answer. Nope. Damn. I have no idea. I didn't give a name. Did I give a name in the beginning? I don't think I did. It can't be Mare, right? It can't be. Why would it be? Nope. It's not Sumikawa. Not a Tensei. Or Tensai. Taro's not an option. It's not Mare. These aren't happening. Let's look again. Yeah, I see. The title screen, we're literally traveling through Ryugu. I get it. Clever. Clever. It's like that from the beginning. So maybe it's gotta be somebody that can live in Ryugu then, right? It's not Taro. Maybe I used the wrong name. Is it Urashima? I'll try Urashima. I feel like they would accept either or then, if it is that name, but I'll try Urashima on its own. Who's affiliated with Ryugu? Who went to Ryugu? I thought I was Sobae, but it's not the case. Nagame's there. Hayase's dead. Are there any other mermaids? Let's try Harakage. Don't think that's it, but it could be. Alright, well, we got two names. That we can try. Anything else? Let me get his first name just in case. What's his first name? It's like Tsuchi Mikoto or some shit. Yeah. Tsuchi Mikado. Okay. Try that. No. No. I'm pissing her off, bro. Oh, you again. What's your name? Yeah, get the fuck out. Dude. What else could it possibly be? It's not Mare, it's not Sumikawa, it's not Harakage, it's not Hiroshima, it's not Itensei. I keep saying Itensei. Itensai, her husband. I don't think I'm Nakagoshi, that's the storyteller. God, I really thought I was the mermaid the whole time. It's not. Ayase's dead. Ayase's dead, though. Right? Hey, turn around. What's going on? There we go. Jesus, scared me. I was like, maybe she's done. Maybe she's like, you've had enough tries today. Come back tomorrow. I don't think it's worth a try. Oh. I don't know. We gotta be somebody with spirit sense. Like, that's the only way this works. If we're literally a spirit. It's the only way this works. So some mythological creature or Omnioji or sorcerer or whatever. I didn't give a name. If I gave my name in the beginning, I would obviously type my name, but I didn't give this game my name this time. So you fail too many times, she locks you out. Progressively longer interval. Like, I honestly was afraid that was gonna happen. That's why I didn't want to try too much. I wanted to get it in one go if I could help it. Oh my god, dude. Honestly, gotta go to sleep. I can't do this right now. What could it be? What name am I missing? Wait. I could have sworn this was a character in the last game. I don't think this is gonna be right, but I'll try it. It's something. Oh, their hair. Oh. Girl, your line's going crazy. What's happening here? Okay. No. Damn. Like, what would even be the hints to my identity at this point? Has a storyteller said anything? I feel like he has, but I don't remember when he said it, or honestly what he said. But I remember him being like, oh, do you have an idea of what your true identity is? Maybe that was when we solved the curse of the raging waves, maybe? I think he appeared there. He appeared during the plan. That didn't help. The Onmyoji that was originally responsible. That was Harukage. Right? Am I misremembering? Maybe I have that wrong. That would make sense if we were him, so we could fix this mistake or this tragedy that happened. I wouldn't put it past him. Yeah, what's his name? Harukage. He also anticipated that the curse of the raging waves would dissipate. It makes sense to bring him back, but it's not him. Literally, who are these people? These are the guys that originally lived on this island, Taishima. Like they'd be deeply involved with this. Hatsune is Sato. Sumitaka is the father, I believe. Harukage is the Onmyoji that Sumitaka hired to quell this problem. Sadamune, that's actually Tomoshige, yeah. He was a vassal that went to go fuck shit up. But once I'm done, I won't have to play it again. It's obviously not Tomoshige. The Kuki clan. Am I Oda Nobunaga? I don't think I am. 2 and 3? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna try and get those too. Not right now, obviously. Who am I? I'm not Tadamori, right? I don't think he really matters. Yeah, just look at that. There are those tales I could look into, but they don't give names. There's no names in those tales. Tales of Issei. Or the Uta Monogatari. There's no names, just men, just a man and a woman. Hikoboshi. No, does that make sense? I don't think it does. Hikoboshi? No names here. I say. It's the only name I got. Unless it's a name I haven't. Well, that doesn't make any sense. How in the world would it ever be a name I haven't heard of? I could never guess that. It's got to be in here somewhere. What happened in that disaster? Southern Sea disaster. I don't think it's him, but I'll write it down just in case. Together diver. Can't just be Tomikazuki. That's not even a name. It's like a thing. I'm gonna need a hint. I'll just have to try any name I can find in this. It is. It's not speaking. I thought it'd be him. Kipe Koma is dead though. I can try his name. Yoshiatsu's dead. Also, we met him. Who did we not meet? It's not Mare. It's not Tsuyu, Azumi, Yuza. It's not Sato, Tsukasa, Shinobu, Shotaro, Kikuko. Not Yumeko. How would it be him? He had a fascination with immortality, I guess. But this is someone we've been instructing and like leading this entire time. So maybe it's Kipe Koma. I don't know. Not Arniv, Circe. Sumikawa's dead. I tried Sumikawa. Do I give her own name? Are there two Sobaes? I doubt it. Kind of funny if there were. Alright, those are all the names we have. Kamura. What's your logic in your search? I'm assuming it's someone that we haven't talked to in the story, formally. That'd be Kipe Koma. He's the only one. Everyone else we've met, so it can't... And we're obviously, like, looking through the eyes of these characters as this spirit. So it can't be Sumikawa, because we saw her in person. Thought it could be this guy, because we don't know who he is. It's not the storyteller, because we've seen him. That wasn't his name. He took his identity. Kipe Koma, he took his identity. This is... what's his name? Toto something? Torishige? Torishige. Or Totoshige. He killed Kipe... oh my god. He killed Kipe Koma. Took his identity. So that way he can get to Kamishima. Kipe Koma's dead. He's been dead for 6 years. So we never formally met him. He's the only one. We saw him in person. He's dead now. But he had a fascination with immortality. This guy's just a cop. But you know, I've played Persona 4, so maybe... Fuck it, I don't know. Throw this guy in here. It's not Soto. It's not Yumeko. It's none of these main characters. Chie... That would be quite the twist. I don't know why the fuck it'd be Chie, but... It's not Kikiko. Shotaro. It has to be Kipe Koma. If we're picking somebody from this. It's the only thing I can think of. It's not. So it's not Kipekoma. Any other names here? Suyu, his grandmother. Osmi's his friends. How does the mermaid know who you are? She must have met us at one point, so I'm assuming it's Mare or it's Somikawa, but I tried both of those things. Somebody she's met, so I was thinking of the sorcerer that sealed Sato, so this wouldn't be an issue. It's not him. She's met Yuza, I suppose. I guess I won't rule anyone out at this point. I'll just throw Yuza in there. So people that she's met: Yuza, Mare, Sumikawa, the sorcerer, but that didn't work. It's not Nagame. I mean, but maybe it is. I'll throw Nagame in there. It's not Hayase. Those are the only people she would know. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Oh, they were fucking. This isn't the only world that souls of the dead journey to after life, you know. Their number is immeasurable. There are worlds beyond counting. Mare's soul has gone somewhere far, far away. Even here in Ryukyu, I won't be able to see her again, so don't ask me anymore. Leave me to my memories of her. Okay, that was her. But if you come here looking for a way to regain your humanity, I'm sorry, but that's no longer possible. Even as a mermaid, there's nothing I can do. You, or rather, the Yuza Minakuchi of the mortal world, are now bound to live out the remaining 795 years of your life there, neither aging nor dying. Nothing can reverse this now. Let me tell you what happened on that day 5 years ago and about the years leading up to it. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know if it's worse. I'm not upset, I'm just confused. I guess there were hints at one point, but I didn't know that we could split consciousnesses. I didn't think that was a thing. Hypothetical was foreshadowing. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know we could do that. They kind of did something different, but not really at the same time with this twist. Let's find out what happened. Looking back now, what I did to you was wrong. It was an extreme situation, yes, but I must have been mad to even consider it. Every time I remember, I wonder what on earth I was thinking. How could I have done something so cruel to the son Mare loved so much? Even though nothing that happened was your fault. I don't expect you to forgive me, but let me at least say this. I'm sorry. I would do anything within my power to ease your burden. There's something you can do. Oh my god. What? You want a piece of my flesh? But why? I suppose it's not impossible. You could bring it back to the mortal world using the relic I left there. Normally this would be forbidden, but I suppose I was the cause of all this. Maybe it counts as an attempt at making amends, if nothing else. There, it's done. I'll send it to the other side. You'll be able to take it from the box there. The mermaid flesh has been transferred to the Tamatobako. The current holder of the box may claim it as their own from the evening of August 7th. Seems you've done everything you came to do. And this is where we part ways. Know that I won't respond anymore, even if you called to me with that signal. Having a means of calling me was prohibited in the first place. Live and be happy, Yuza, for Mare's sake. For all the years she never got to see. Be sure to tell him that when you return to him in the mortal world. I need a piece of that ass. Is this August 7th? She has the box. No, maybe it's here? I think this will open up the option. Oh, it's this one then. I don't know. Has a check mark. What day? I don't even know what day it is. I think it's the evening where we're on the beach. And we need a solution. It doesn't give me a date. I think it's on the beach. Now this is August 7th. Is it evening though? I think it's more like afternoon. I think it just works. I can't even get the scale anymore. Yeah. It's not the beach. Yeah. Actually, she's gonna be okay. Huh? Sorry, I've been keeping this a secret, but... Is it snowing? I don't think it's snowing. Okay. All your efforts have been truly remarkable. The fact that you are seeing this means all of Yuzo Minakuchi's wishes have been fulfilled. You have overcome countless hardships. And resolved every dilemma. Congratulations. Now then, as you may be confused as to what exactly has transpired, please allow me to explain. Yuzo Minakuchi's true objective was to obtain the flesh of a mermaid. This was to fulfill his oath of making Sato Shiranami immortal again before her imminent demise, that they might live 800 more years together. However, who could have expected multiple curses to strike Kamishima at the very same time? Yes, I'm referring to the curse of the raging waves, born 4 centuries ago, and the curse of Tomoshige, which had built up over 800 years. While such calamities would appear to offer naught but misfortune, as luck would have it, these curses were blessings in disguise. No, you don't, it's fine. I was joking. They led Yuzo Minakuchi down a path that would otherwise not have been possible. One could very well call it a miracle. The key to all of this was, of course, your efforts. Now, I shall describe each pivotal event of the story in its order of occurrence. One fated day, August 7th, Yuzo Minakuchi went diving in search of Kamishima for leads to find mermaids. However, that night Kippe Ikoma sent Kikiko Tsutsui as an assassin to cause the tragedy of Kamishima, thereby allowing him to capture Sato. This shifted Yuzo Minakuchi's priorities away from his search for mermaid flesh, as he is tragically killed and his mission ends in failure. It would seem that fulfilling his wishes was never in the cards, and he instead met with a terrible fate. However, the conscious... Oh my god. Oh my god, he fucking told me. The consciousness lingering within his severed head witnessed something inexplicable. It was the sight of his 800-year immortal body regenerating a new head. With that, a new mind, complete with all memories intact, formed inside the regenerated head of the resurrected Yuzo Minakuchi. The severed head then disappeared, yet the consciousness of that had remained within it. Wait, what the fuck? Yet the consciousness that had remained within it did not return to his body. Rather, it became a spirit that crossed over to the afterlife, what some might call the eternal world. Thus was another consciousness separate from Yuzo Minakuchi's primary body formed. And that separated consciousness was you. You are a severed head. You once asked who I am, but may I assume the answer has now become clear? This separate consciousness of Yuzo Minakuchi remained in the eternal world, despite the firm resolve it held, growing ever more anguished over its failure without knowing what had occurred afterwards. It dearly desired to find a way to return to its past self and explain the situation before this failure could take place. So it found its way to the boundary between the mortal world and the world beyond. That is to say, it found its way here, to Ryugu. This is the place you laid eyes upon at the very beginning. This is where your duty began. The fact that this place just so happens to be where the mermaids reside turned out to be a stroke of luck. But because you could lose all memory of this fact once you pass through the gate into the mortal world, I stepped in to humbly guide you along your path. Then, as a spirit, you encountered Yuzumi Nikuchi during his dive to the bottom of the sea. Because you resembled the phenomenon known as the Tomokazuki, you were referred to as such. Needless to say, you were not a Tomokazuki. Yet that is how you possessed Yuzumi Nikuchi and shared your fragmented memories with him. Even so, it was not enough. In your spirit form, you had the ability to use the story chart and travel across space and time to possess other individuals. You entered the minds and memories of various people, jumping between each in turn as you earnestly sought to realize your goals. And that is how things progress behind the scenes during the story. You have fulfilled your role. It will now return to the world from whence you came. After you have viewed what became of everyone following these events, this PARANORMASIGHT will finally draw to a close. Thank you very much for your diligent attention. Oh, so you've decided to accept your inheritance, but you're going to university first? Uh-huh, the wheels are in motion for me to take over the family business after studying real hard at university. Your whole life must be undergoing some major changes. Are you managing okay? You don't have too much on your plate? Actually, about that, get this, turns out my ma used to be a certified public accountant. I had no idea. Anyway, the plan's for ma to manage all the assets while I'm studying my butt off. She was apparently waiting like a hawk for the moment to swoop in and make sure you got everything coming to you. I don't know if I should call her cunning, but Tsukasa's mom sure knows how to get things done. That's wild. Well, that reminds me, there was something I wanted to ask you, Azumi. You mentioned wanting to ask Tsukasa out the other... When did he say that? Tsukasa out the other day, so how'd that go? Whoa, Sato, you're seriously gonna ask that right in front of everybody? Jeez. I mean, I guess it's fine since I already asked her, but that could have ruined everything. Wait, you did? When did this all go down? I couldn't help myself. I've been dying to know. I had to ask, even if it messed up your mojo. You sure or something else, Sato? Anyway, if we need answers that bad, you should ask Tsukasa. So, her face. What did you say, Tsukasa? How did he ask? Where was it? Tell us already. You're way too invested, Miss Encyclopedia. You know how things are with me right now. The truth is, I haven't given him an answer yet. No, but at least it's not an outright rejection. How long are you gonna make him wait? I gotta do some soul searching to figure out how I feel. And I need everything to settle down, so around 4 or 5 years? That long? You're gonna keep leading the poor guy along all that time? Right? And to top things off, she asked for my help in the meantime. Your help? Yep. I want to take over for Old Man Wakamura and make Kamishima the best place it can be. I want it to be way more convenient and bustling than it is now. An island that tourists flock to, you know? That means I'll need to start a business to manage that. As you can see, I've got loads of stuff to do. That's why I need you to give it your all as the leader of Kamishima, Azumi. Yeah, I guess I want all that stuff for Kamishima too. Oh, sounds great, and Azumi will definitely be a big help. I plan to have Azumi rise up the ranks and help me out with a whole bunch of stuff. Once he becomes a big shot like the mayor or something, then maybe we can start going out. That'll take way too long. I'll be an old geezer by then. This small town needs Walmarts and more parking lots. We need malls everywhere. See what I mean? This is what I have to deal with. Seems like that cunningness runs in the family. Well, you've got something to strive for. Good luck with it. Quit your belly aching, Azumi. We're doing this for Sato and Yuza too, you know. Yeah, I know. We talked it all over before. Huh? What do you mean you're doing it for us? Let's just say we were surprised when we heard about you guys the other night. About how you became an immortal yourself 5 years ago, yeah? By that stage, you'd secretly gotten your hands on some mermaid flesh for Sato. And now Sato has become an immortal for the second time. And the fact that you guys have decided to stay together for the next 800 years, it was a lot to swallow all at once. Yeah, I'm sorry for dropping such a big bombshell on you guys. Also, to be precise, we're going to be together for the next 795 years. What's 5 years when you got centuries? 5 years is a long time. Yeah, he's right. And we're going to discuss the idea of going for another 800 years when we get close to the end. You guys are cheating the system. Yeah, okay, whatever. That's up to you guys. Do whatever you want. But don't forget that you owe us for keeping such a big secret from us. Or what? Don't forget that you owe us for keeping such a big secret from us this whole time. Got it? For real. See, I told you we should have gotten their advice from the start. Yeah, you have been saying that from the get-go. I know you said you'd live on the down low in Kamishima because it'd be a whole other thing if people found out about you two, but people will eventually start getting suspicious, even if you try to lead normal lives. What are you going to do then? Well, we kind of assumed it would all work out somehow. Is immortality not so bad if you have a GF? Is she bad? Is she 19? That changes things. It's true, we haven't really thought about that at all. We figured as much, that's why we're going to protect the two of you. Oh. Huh. We'll make some rules on the island so no one will get suspicious of you no matter how long you choose to live. I mean, it's going to take some time to put our plan to action, but I'm sure we'll be calling the shots around here by the time people start thinking there's something fishy going on with you guys. I was thinking we could build a shrine for you two to live up in the mountains. A shrine? That sounds incredible. We can say gods are enshrined there so people shouldn't go near it without permission. Then I'll make sure the descendants of the Kamui family are protectors of that shrine all the way down the family line. So they'll always protect you. This is how legends begin! Right here! The Somikawa family managed to pass down their legend for 400 years, so I bet my family could handle a shrine for 800 years or so. So that's so thoughtful, but I feel kind of bad for making you guys worry so much. Not to mention several generations of your family. Haha, it's totally fine, don't mention it. Nothing makes me happier than seeing you and Sato together like this. I know you went through a lot to get to this point. Yeah, I did. Yusa, I'm really happy for you. Azumi, I'm so happy, like seriously overjoyed. You heard the man, that's why we won't let anyone get in the way of all this happiness. Oh, he's doing the CG. Azumi, Tsukasa. Thank you so much. Thank you. Shake my hand. Oh, Tsukasa, the fact that you think up all these plans just for us means the world to me. Well, there was one other reason. Yusa's never been the type to look before he leaps, so we have to be around to make sure he doesn't get into any more trouble. A good point. That's not true. You're the one who always got me into messes, Azumi. Nope, you're both wrong. You have any idea how much apologizing I've had to do for you guys over the years? Oh, but you're gonna make it up to me now. I'll work you both to the bone. You too, Sato. We're gonna put Kamishima on the map. You got it. Just tell me what to do. Let's all keep getting each other... Oh, into and out of trouble from here on out. There's a legend in Kamishima about a short king and his 12-foot girlfriend. It is a story passed down through the generations about two gods in the guise of a young man and a young woman. They would often leave their shrine disguised as ordinary humans and happily stroll through the town. On occasion, they would sneak off the island and travel around the country before returning home. The people of the island would stop and give a small bow whenever they came across the couple, and silently watch as they went on their way. No one knew from whence the pair had come. Their history was shrouded in mystery. But it is said that this mischievously playful and intimately harmonious couple would always look upon one another with pure joy. There was apparently only one inviolable rule concerning the pair. One must never sneak up and startle them from behind. Because they did that to each other? Several decades after those events, the country has seen 2 new emperors reign, and people with any detailed knowledge of those fateful days have grown few and far between. Now, the Kantekisho ruins of Kamishima have become a sacred place for lovers, with couples flocking to it to strengthen their bonds. Is this true? Is this a fact? On this day, the young visitors who happened to come see the sights spotted a young man and a young woman together on the roof of the Kantekisho ruins, gazing happily out to sea. I gotta think about this. I gotta think about this. This was truly a paranormal sight to behold. No, I think the twist was cool, honestly. That... The first game didn't end well either, if I'm being honest. I always gas it up, but I have been thinking more about Paranormasight as a series lately. Just because the twist was good doesn't mean the ending was good. Do I like this ending? I don't know. I think I'm in too much disbelief right now because that was too much. It was way too much whiplash. It really was, because I didn't know, but I should have known. But I didn't think about that, because why would that? Whatever. Whatever. Ending aside, I'm also not done. I'm gonna do the other two. Somehow. I gotta. Didn't you know he was... Yeah, that was ending one. He got decapitated. I didn't realize that his consciousness split. I didn't know I was his consciousness. I didn't realize that. That wasn't what I was thinking. They did bring that up. And I did think it was weird how they had a whole ass diagram about it. And I gotta stop just like reading and watching things happen and being like, maybe that's not that important. Everything is important. Everything matters. They say these things for a reason. But I never in a million years would I think, oh, he got decapitated so his consciousness separated. And now I'm that. Why would I think that? That's weird. And also, Nagame didn't even know if that would happen. She didn't have any idea. She was like, oh, it's speculation. It could happen. I don't know, dude. Never seen it happen. And the chances that his consciousness was in Ryugu, of all places, is like 1,000,000 to 1. 1,000,000 to 1, it is. Come on. Did you really thought that was him the whole time? Is that a logical conclusion to make? She even said, Sobai even said, when people die, they don't always go to Ryugu. It's not a sure thing. That was pure chance. That was a coincidence. And I thought we were like, I don't know. It is a cool twist though. It is really cool. The tapping the mermaid on the screen, really, it really is a stretch to do something like that, but that's a memorable moment. I'm gonna remember that forever. I'm trying to think of any other loose ends that we haven't had answered. 'Cause there's always some. The secret lovers thing, that is a very convenient that it was a hidden thing. We didn't know about it until it was the very end of the game. Government never came for them. That's true. Well, she did say if you lay low, but that's not really laying low if you're being revered as gods, right? And they're just walking around every so often. And Circe and Avi. Complete all files. Reach the Yuza Minakuchi ending. Okay. So there's apparently 2 more. I'm not doing that right now. Let me put 2 and 2 together. After a while, I get it, because like they said that this knowledge was lost to history. This is literally how legends are born. I do think it's cool how... Oh. Sorcerer Suigen Gamyodo. According to the results of an investigation conducted by Paranormal Affairs Bureau, the original Suigen Gamyodo retired following last year's incident involving the 7 mysteries of Hanjo, and a young man with exceptionally potent spirit sense has since taken her place. Is that Shog? No. Is it? Although the second Suigen Gamyodo has thus far focused on using his powerful abilities to solidify his social standing, his true purpose seems to be searching for a diviner by the name of Io Tokoro, who's said to be responsible for teaching the arts of curses and other supernatural techniques to certain ordinary women. They're making a third one. Is that Shogo? I don't know. Well, I mean, Shogo's gonna come back. It could be anything. I thought this was like... I don't know. Very bold of them. I mean, they got a sequel, so maybe they think they're on a roll. I'll definitely play it. Oh my god. The intelligence agencies would know about Yuza and Sato. They would, yeah. The Paranormal Affairs Bureau would definitely keep tabs on them. They would have to. They have to keep track of every immortal that's anywhere. They're supposed to have them shackled up. They're supposed to be bound in a shrine. Like, actually bound in a shrine. They're not supposed to be walking around. So, I guess Yumeko's like, they're cool people. We know them. Just let them be. Special exception. I gotta, well, obviously, I literally need to sleep, and also, I metaphorically need to sleep on this. I don't know if I'm gonna stream again so soon. God, I really want it to snow. Please snow. I think it's snowing. The sun is up. Fuck me. That's like sleet. That's like I can't call out. That's so irresponsible. Yeah. Well, thank you for helping, for sure. I probably wouldn't have. I would have still been thinking about the menu and the charm, the Kameshimaru thing. Potentially. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I don't know, man. But yeah, that was definitely... I can't believe that she did that. I can't. That's crazy. This was definitely a step up from the twists of the first game. Because even with knowledge of what you had to do in the first game with turning the volume down, remembering that you inputted your name in the beginning of the game, all that shit. Saving the game to remember Michio. Moving characters so that way they can actually interact with each other. We didn't actually ever do that. Even with that knowledge, they were able to throw a lot of curveballs in this. Maybe too curvy. Maybe too much of a curveball. I think the storyteller might have been a bit too absent in his help. I feel like he should have been a bit more helpful to get the tapping on the mermaid thing. Like, dude, come on. I'm gonna be very interested to see how other people found these things out, because that's crazy to me. That's like legit crazy to me. It's cool though. It's really cool. There's no, I've never seen shit like that. Very much using, and I do love when games do this, using its medium to tell its story. This only a game could do something like this. There's no way I can't believe her anymore. I could get away with this. I could see it, I guess. But the tapping, the decapitation, severing your consciousness. I guess the hint was the Tomokazuki literally looked like Yuza? I don't know, man. If I thought about it for more than half a second, but my brain is fried. Thank you for helping, Nicole, Liam. I cannot believe I'm fucking up right now. Maybe I'll do the other two. Maybe I'll save it for another day. I don't know, man. I'm going to sleep. Bye.